Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. Now in the last episode, we went on a mission. Man on a mission, right? Remember? So we harvested a field. Forgot which field that is. I think it was number 6. Yeah, it took quite some time, but I think I know now how to record properly. I might have to cut it in chunks and not show you everything, so it won't be too much of a pain for you guys. Anyway, going back to our fields here, 13, 14, actually 12, 14, and 15. 15 in particular, we do have these garbage, more or less. These, I don't know how you call them, these dusts or that yellow thing. But that can be transformed into bales. Yes, and this is, behind me, this yellow thing, is the baler. It's not an automatic baler. Unlike in the tutorial, I wasn't able to show you that, but it's super cool. This one is not so much. But anyway, I'll show you how it works. So let's turn on the beacons. And the thing is, we have to unfold it, which is that one. And we have to then go right next to the thing. And then we lower it. Like so, right? Wrong one. That's not the one. It's this one. And what happens here is it eats these guys up. Quote unquote eats them up. Look at my lower right side of the screen. Yeah, it's starting to fill up. So it's like combining all of those into a massive, gigantic structure. Not really. But it forms all of these, gets all of that into bales. Yes? That's the concept at least. Did I skip anything there? Hopefully not. Yeah, looks good. There we go. And it starts to give this alarm, I would say, when it starts getting full. Just so I know. But so far I haven't found a method how to unload them before it reaches 100%. So if you guys know of any method here, do let me know, okay? Otherwise, what I do right now is I just continue on until we reach 100% and then I stop. There. So it stops. And if you try to go forward, nothing happens. Yeah, because it's full. So what we do is we have to unload it. I think it's the Y button, right? Ta-da! Magic, right? Beautiful. So that's how those things are made. And keeps on rolling. But yeah, so load it back up and then we continue. And now we can go again. Yeah, rinse and repeat. Anyway, I'll take care of that for this field, guys. I'm wondering. I don't think we can hire a helper here. Yeah, we cannot. So this has to be a manual thing, unfortunately. But it's a very relaxing thing, so I don't really mind at all. Anyway, I'm gonna continue this and I will be right back in a bit when this is almost done. Okay? See you in a sec. Alright, we're almost done. Last leg and we should be okay. Now, what I'm not sure is how I would release this if, for example, most likely, by the end of this line, after I've gotten almost everything, it's still not 100%. So how do I release that? That's the question. Like, this is a perfect example. Okay, it's 81%. Now, how do I release this? Good question. Let's say turn off the baler. Okay. And can we... No? Fold baler. Let's fold it. Fine. Now, if we detach that, and if we attach, okay, it remains there. How the heck do we unload it? I'm not sure. Maybe we can't. Turn on, unfold, stop engine. lift pickup. Okay. Turn on. I can't. Oh, I don't think I can. If I should be able to, guys, do let you know, okay? Because I not really sure how this works now. Probably that's this disadvantage of having a thing of having a non-automatic baler. Now, how can I detach? I can't even detach now. Let's see. Unfold, lower pickup, exit vehicle, detach Q. There. Why wasn't that working earlier? I don't know. But anyway. Phew. Alright. But anyway. Look at all the bales that we got. Now the next thing is, how do we collect them? Good question. And how do we get rid of that thing we leased? Is it in our garage? Owned items? Not really. But if we look at, for example, balers here, baling technology, we got it. This is what I got. I should have gotten this one because this one is automatic, the big baler, I think. Yeah. Although it requires a strong tractor, which I do not have, I think. It requires 185, so we really didn't have much choice there, I think. Anyway. So what can we do? How do we collect that now? Okay, I think I got it. It should be this one. The Ursus D127 bale collector is the collection of bales, and it collects those cylindrical ones compared with the box ones like that. So this should be our guy right here. Now if we select that, we should be able to lease it for 4,000 like how we did here. Yeah, we can give it back, I think. Do you want to lease it? No, I already leased it. How do we unlease it? I have no clue. This one, that's what it means, right? We have 0 in our garage, but we have something in our lease. And this one we don't. So we can go ahead and lease this. Not sure if that's wise, but just check it out. And if it works, then it works. Alright? Maybe the bales will earn us some money. Who knows? We'll see soon enough. But I'll go back to the shop and I'll pick up this one and I'll figure out a way how to unlease, how to return this guy. Right? We'll see how it works. Be right back. Okay, we're here. This is the shop, if you remember. And this is the newly leased bale collector. Now forgive me with the terms, but that's what it does. Hopefully that's correct. Does that work? No. No. Man. Okay. Come on, connect please. There we go. Phew. Right, can you pull it? Forgot to check the requirements. Yeah, looks like we can. And there is a customizing area here, which I'm not sure how it works. But I think I should be able to stop here. No? Operating position. What's that? Oh, that's for the thing. The bale collector. Anyway, don't think it works. But I'm still trying to figure out how to unlease an item. If you guys know, comment, alright? Hopefully by the time you do comment, I figured it out. But till then, we're sticking with what we leased for now. Anyway, I'll meet you back at the farm. because we have some bales to collect. Okay, here we are. Went on a shortcut there. Didn't know I could go there outside the roads. Anyway, how do we do this? Operating position. Let's go and look in third person view. Okay, there we go. Operating position, transporting position. I think that's it. And then we just go through here to the right, position it like this, and that should be able to catch all these guys. Perfect. See? Hustler moves. Anyway, let's try and do that in first person. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, kind of snaps anyway. So these two. How did these two get in right next to each other? Maybe something rolled. One more, please. I like it. So this can hold up to 8 bales, I think, if I remember correctly the specs. And the question is, after this, where do I go? So wait a minute. I think this will be more than 8, so we'll have to go through 2 trips, I think. 5. Yeah, we can go get 3 more. I'll take you guys with me. So why not? Look, they move along automatically. Whoops. There, and then one more. Nice. So now that we're filled, we have to go to the barn. I think it's this one, this red thing. Should be this one, right? I think so. Yeah, right there. Getting rid of straw and hay. Hay bales. Yeah, this is this straw or this is this hay? I'm not sure which is which. You can place them here. Now I'm not sure how this works, guys. I should have done the tutorial. I did actually, but I didn't finish it. It's only until this part. So I think we'll have to go transporting position. And then there's an unload bales there. Okay, we unload like this maybe. I hope it doesn't hit anything. Alright. And then I let go. Oh, there we go. 246 bales. Sold bales, 246 euros each. 8. And then we can repeat that and get all of those remaining ones. But I think it wasn't worth it. We actually spent a lot more leasing these equipment than what we got from those bales, so it wasn't worth it in the end. But I would say in terms of experience, it was worth it. Alright, so I'll just continue with these guys and sell them again. Now I know how it goes. I'll be right back, alright? See you guys in a sec. Alright, our feed looks much better now. Without, well, there are some minimal stuff there, but I guess all in all it should be fine. But now let me just do some housekeeping here. Can I maybe attach even at this awkward angle? Thank you. And then let me just park this up. Yeah, a little bit of housekeeping because it's 6:30 in the evening. You have to finish up for the day. Maybe I have to wash these because yeah, it's looking a lot very filthy. So I can park here. No wonder why there's an area like this with holes at the back, because these types of how do you call this, loads aren't really reversible. It's like impossible to reverse. Does that look good? Actually it's too long. Let's just put it like that. I want them super aligned. There we go. That's perfect. Thank you. And now we can actually continue with cultivation of this. For cultivating, I think I have another truck, so maybe I can turn this off. Where is that cultivator? I think it's this one. Yeah. Yep, I still remember it. So I will just... Is this the field? It is, isn't it? Alright. So let me just double check that. 15, oops. 15 is harvested, ready to be cultivated. Yep, that's right. Okay, and we should also start with some fertilizing or weeding probably on the other two fields, but that's going to be for next episode probably, depending if we have time. Okay. This looks... this looks a bit dirt. Alright, let me do it this way. Let us go like this, and then align it like that, and we will be hiring a worker just to keep it clean. Oh, what are you doing? No. What is this guy doing? Oh, stop. Okay, what the heck was that? Okay, looks like I'll have to do it myself for a while. Okay, let's start here in the corner. Beautiful sunset, guys. Can you see that? Look at that. Wow, awesome view. I also downloaded a mod which would be perfect for hiding the HUD like that, because I think this is screenshot worthy. Right there. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, let's position ourselves. Still having a hard time doing this. I think all we have to do with the cultivation is lower the thing, right? Lower this cultivator, so to speak. So if I do that, yep, and it should be working quite well now. Yeah, but wait a minute. Do I have to really hug that edge? Something like this, maybe. Yeah, that looks good. Looks very good. Okay, so if we look behind, yep, perfect. Now we can probably get a helper. There we go. Okay, this is the helper doing his work. Now he is earning his keep. Perfect. Look at the difference there. This versus that. Awesome, right? Nice. Anyway, we'll let him do his job. And in the meantime, wow, I can't get over this guy. This is beautiful, guys. In the meantime, what can we do? We have to start fertilizing. So I might need to buy a fertilizer or something. I'll try to study things and I'll be right back, okay? Look at this. Awesome. Anyway, be right back. So I took a short break. And I can't remember exactly when we did it, this episode or in the previous one. But we did plant some oilseed radish, right? And I said, wow, that's a cool crop. And if you look here, this is oilseed radish now, fully planted. And I said, wow, that's a cool crop. Let's do that. It's a different color and everything. Well, it turns out it's not a crop, a normal crop. It's a special one. And it acts like a fertilizer. So after it's fully grown, we have to cultivate it, and that acts like a first layer of fertilizer. So it's all well and good. So after that grows and after we cultivate it, we can plant whatever we want. So that's okay, I guess. Yes. And one more thing is, yeah, this help feature is really very useful, especially for me. It's straw. It's basically straw. Those yellow things that I'm keep on saying, it's just straw. And then the straw can be packed into bales. Bales, I guess, is what you call it when they're packed already into cubes or into cylinders. And we used the baler for that. Yes? Okay, now it makes sense. Alright, but yes, now what we need to do is to fertilize those two fields. Actually, we only need to fertilize one, I think, because the other one is grape seed oil something. I forgot the name already. Man, this is hard. Root crops. Oil seed radish. There we go. Oil seed radish. Yeah, so we don't need to fertilize that, I guess, because that in itself is a kind of fertilizer. So let me look here. Maybe we can buy a fertilizer spreader. Yes. Yeah, this looks like a possible thing. What's the difference? This is 4,000 liters. This is 20,000. This is just 28,000 euros though. So we can afford that. Do we need fertilizer or a... There's a liquid fertilizer, I think, right? Where is it? Trucks. We definitely have to get into that one very soon. But I'm not sure where you can use it. Manure spreaders. That sounds cool. Yeah, this is also a fertilizer, but we don't have any animals. So where would we get the manure from? I don't think you can buy manure. Maybe you can, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, alright? As usual, still clueless about this, but learning bit by bit. So fertilizer spreader. I know I saw a liquid fertilizer somewhere. Was it also here? I think this is the solid one, but we can go with that. Yes. Maybe the other one is more expensive. And I can't see it anyway, so it's okay. Alright, let's buy something first. You can clean dirty vehicles and tools. Yes, perfect. This is the one I'm looking for. Supplier water tanks. Create a spot anywhere in the customize your machinery. Alright, I get it. So many cool stuff here. Can even increase the silos. Cool. This is pretty nice. Can even buy some trees. Alright, yep, but this one is what we need. Let's buy that and let's place it. How does this work, by the way? I'm not sure. But maybe we can place it here. Something like that. Alright, does that work? How do you use it? Turn on high pressure washer. This is cool. So this isn't via water. This is by air pressure. Looks like. Activate hand tool. Okay, it's working. It's working. Look at that. It's getting cleaned up. That's perfect. Okay, turn it off, and we're good. Now if you go inside, perfect. Squeaky clean. I like it. Alright, so let's go buy that fertilizer now. Let's go with this one for now. Yes, the 20k, 28k one. Let's buy that. We'll be needing that very soon. Select and do we lease? Let's buy. For sure we'll need it eventually. And we can purchase that at the store. Alright. So let me go and pick that up. And I'll see you there, guys. I must say, the light looks pretty nice in this game. Actually, the overall graphics looks fantastic. I'm not sure if it's the same in FS15, but in 17 it does look awesome. Even the lights work brilliantly. Look at that. Yeah? And look at the beacons. Awesome. And what's great about it is it doesn't actually hurt my performance at all. So FPS still at 60, I would guess. I don't really count performance. I don't really look at it, the actual values, but the feel of it at least. Okay, this is our stop. Whoa. Let's pick up the fertilizer from here. Slow down a bit. Okay. Here we go. Where is it? It's there. Alright. I see it. Helper C has completed their task. Thank you. Okay, and the streetlights came on. Perfect. Perfect timing. We'll be able to see the city at night. Reverse, please. Thank you. Still not used to the reverse in this game, because if you step on the brake, it automatically reverses. Wait a minute. There we go. I was kind of worried there for a second that maybe it was a front loader or something. But either way, we should be fine, I think. Anyway, that's good. Let's go back and fertilize our field. Oops, sorry. And then let's turn our beacons, just because we can. Looks cool, right? Nothing too fancy, just a small tractor with a fertilizer at the back, but starting small, everything's gonna be cool. This is awesome, look at this. And I have this mod which hides the HUD, right? That's perfect. ETS2 mode. Yeah. Clumsy tractoring, maybe. Let's turn it on again. I might get lost. Anyway, I'll see you guys back at the farm. Just admiring the view. One last look. Alright, see you there. Okay, we're back. But I think because our guy finished cultivating, I think we'll need to start seeding that place. Let's see. I do have my seeder. Where is it? This guy. I can get you out of the way first. Maybe go somewhere here. This is our cultivator, right? Yeah. Let's schedule you for a decent washing. Somewhere here. I'll take care of you in a while. In a bit. Yep, this is a perfect spot for washing your tractors. Engine off. And this is the seeder. There we go. Nice. So this is our... I forgot the name again. But this is the fertilizer crop. This is the special crop. So in field 15 we can plant something. And what something do we want to plant? I guess wheat, because it was wheat last time. Let's look at the prices maybe. So if we look at the prices here, what has a good price is soybeans. Yeah, I remember. We wanted soybeans originally. But maybe that would be nice to plant on the grapeseed oil. So it has more yield. Yeah. So maybe we can plant sunflowers here or canola. I would say sunflowers because there are lots of green sellers here. Right, so let's get that. Oh, we can't. We can't. Alright, so we can't with this seeder. So how about canola then? Will canola work? Yeah, canola can do fine. So let's set this guy up like so. This one here. And let's hire a worker again to help us. Can I do it like this and would he be able to help me already? Like if I move him to a straight line like so, more or less, press H. Will you be smart enough? Yes, you will. Yeah, I think that's good enough. So seeds aren't going down again. I'm still not sure what's happening with that. But if you look at the map, I would guess the things are changing colors. Yeah, look at that. So it's fine. All right, so now we need to fertilize this one, because if you look at the growth, actually it is almost ready to harvest, I guess. How does it go from light to dark? I guess. Yeah, this one changed color already. So we were a bit late with fertilizing, but before we do, I think we need to get some fertilizer first, because if you look at my lower right, it says 0. Below the fuel, it says 0. We should have something here, but I don't know how to do this. Let's see. Maybe if we head on to this one. There we go. Lights. How do we get fertilizer now? There, refill fertilizer spreader. R. They are perfect. See? I'm not so bad at this game. Now, which pallet is he consuming? I guess the one nearest us. Yes, there. And we can refill one more. There we go. Doesn't seem to be too much. Hopefully it would be enough. Yep. Alright, that's good. Now we proceed to the field number 12. It should be this one. Alright, now how do we start this? Whoa. Nothing happened. Let's do it the long way here, so there would be fewer turns. I'll probably do it like this, and I might do it myself just to experience it. And you guys told me hiring workers is expensive and might not be too much worth it. Why is this thing like this? There's a big hole here. Look at this. Unused stuff. Crap. Anyway, so what do we have to do? We turn it on and then we lower it. Turn it on. Maybe low. You know what? Let's hire a worker. Let's see how he does it. Alright, there we go. And it looks like we're wasting a bit of space on the left side, because it has a wider radius than that. Much wider. Wow, that's expensive. I think the reason why the fertilizers, the seeds don't go below is because of the helper. And I think they buy. So if you look at the options, if you look at this one, helper refill fertilizer, whether or not the helper automatically refills at all fertilizers he distributes. So it makes the helper not use up any of your supplies, but he buys his own, although it increases the overall cost. But that's cool. I guess that's cool. Nice. So if we look at the map now, yeah, we are fertilizing it. Does it show? We also need a plower for that 10% bonus. Yeah, look at that. There's a bit of hole there, I think. Yeah, just there, but doesn't really matter that much. Should be fine. Okay, cool. But yes, that's gonna do it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it didn't go so long. Might have extended there a bit, but hopefully enjoyed that bit. Anyway, it's gonna be it for now. Let me go here. I'm just gonna clean this up. But I'll do that on my own. Alright? So in the meantime, This is the Clumsy signing off, guys. Thanks for watching, and yes, if you did enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. Anyway, it's gonna be it for now. Clumsy farming, everyone. Bye bye.